Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. It's Captain Ron Phillips here. How you guys doing? It's been over a week, and I've been slacking on you guys. I apologize, but we're going to make it up today. Today, we're going to meet up with a next generation legend for an interesting mission that has to do with something from one of the movies, actually. So, we have today Beyond the Nexus. Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship they thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. They sent a cruiser out to investigate, but it hasn't checked in for some time. Starfleet would like our assistance in the matter. The cruiser's last position was in the Rotanev system. Meet with the USS Challenger there to investigate the situation. Her captain has some experience with the Nexus. So, let's go take a look and see what's going on here now. Beyond the Nexus. You guys remember the Nexus? I wonder who this legendary captain is who's going to be helping us. Let's find out.
Good to see you. Looks like the two missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails.
They might not be able to.
That's entirely possible. Even minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
Alright, let's get closer and scan them. And of course, he is in the Challenger, which is a Galaxy-class starship. USS Madison.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're experiencing widespread systems failure on all decks. Our Nexus defense screen's overloaded, and we were exposed to a full blast. We're lucky to be here. We could use your help.
We're on our way. Commander, the Challenger is hailing us. Alright?
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seems unlikely. In an overload situation like she described, the ship wouldn't be disabled. It'd be destroyed.
Let's get a short-range scan. Picking up some Nexus radiation and signs of minor combat damage on both ships, but nothing close to what the captain of the Madison was claiming. Commander, the Madison has raised shields. They're powering up their weapons. Oh, great. Red alert. Battle stations. Whoa.
Whatever they fired just disrupted most of our systems. We're sending ducks over here. We're still trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power. I think we'd better get over there and find out what's going on while we still have a functioning ship between us. Meet me at these coordinates on Deck 10.
All right. Take the big old Gorn with us. He's a healer. We need a healer.
Looks like someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we can access the system and shut the fields down.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get to work. With luck, we should be able to bypass the system and drop those... Wait.
Something wrong, Captain?
Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I've got a feeling it's not for R&R.
Ready weapons.
Activating Program Barclay 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
The program's locked. We'll have to survive the battle to leave. Last wave. Unless they change the program.
Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all.
Computer pause program.
That's definitely a Reg Barclay program. Let's get back to business. We'd better bypass security before they send more sparring partners to deal with.
Let's use the holodeck arch consoles.
Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
Oh, goody.
This is Commander Tibai. Please respond. I repeat, if you can hear this, come to 10 forward at once. There's...
We're barely reading you here.
Our defenses just dropped. We require your... They are closing on us. Hurry. It won't be long before they attack.
Who's gonna attack?
Someone's jamming that signal. We'd better get to 10 forward.
Alright. Gotta go to 10 forward. Let's get out of here. Well, where is everybody?
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken over by hostile forces, and we are in dire need of assistance.
What happened here?
We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by a potent beam of psionic energy. It disabled the ship and left us vulnerable to attack. Mind-controlled members of the Forrestal's crew then beamed over and took control of this vessel. We few are all that remain free.
Who or what is behind this?
An alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed. Somehow, it was able to break free when the Nexus recently returned. Though powerful, there are limits to the alien's ability. The combat with your ship has weakened it considerably. Now is the time to strike. The controlled crew are bound to attack again soon.
I'll set weapons to stun if they do.
Picking up transporter signals, multiple contacts. We've got incoming.
Enemy contacts inbound.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon. You might talk with some of the survivors here for more information as well. Your call.
Thank you, Captain. Ensign Rana.
Ensign Rana, engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required reading at the Academy. I never thought I'd actually meet you. Wish it were under different circumstances.
Report, Ensign.
Right. Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days ago. They beamed in and took us by surprise. I was the only one to make it back here.
Don't let it wear you down.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our numbers have dwindled considerably since the enemy's initial assault. Until your arrival, I calculated our odds of survival at 4,286 to 1.
Uh-huh. How about now, Ensign?
Difficult to fully assess at this juncture. However, I am willing to state that our odds have improved considerably. If all of you were psionics, our odds would be even better. The alien is quite ineffective against those with mental abilities.
I see. Carry on, Ensign. And there's the bartender.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Things were looking more than a little ugly until you got here. I'd pour you a drink, but all of the replicators went offline an hour ago.
How are you holding up?
As good as can be, under the circumstances. Still amazed we haven't been, dominated by that alien. The commander thinks it's because we all come from a species with psionic abilities. As good a reason as any, I suppose.
That's a sensible theory. Alright, LaForge, what do you got to say?
I have a feeling these attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength. If we're going to do something to save this ship, we'll need to do it fast. Let's get down to main engineering. I think we can get a better grip on the security system there and use it to incapacitate both the hostile crew and the alien.
Okay.
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope to use them on some of our dominated crewmates prior to your arrival. But I suspect they will serve you better at this time. They should protect you if the alien attempts to take control of your minds.
Alright, thank you.
Watch it! They're beaming in reinforcements. Heads up! More hostiles incoming!
Holy crap, they're right there.
We've got a couple of problems here. Main power's offline, and there's a lot of Nexus radiation getting past the screens. I'll handle the power situation while you deal with the radiation. Once that's done, we can bring the security systems back online.
Understood. Calibrate the screens.
Nice work. Radiation levels are back in the safe zone, and I've managed to prime the warp core. Give me a hand with it, and we can restore main power.
All right. Restoring warp power.
That did it. Main power's back online, and warp core is stable. I've activated most of the security systems, but it looks like the bridge is still under enemy control. It's a good bet that's where the alien is.
Well, let's retake the bridge. And to the bridge.
This ship and all upon it belong to Cosmo.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
Your words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
Right.
We are here to assist you.
I'm reading the alien on sensors. It's back on the forestall. This isn't over yet.
Recommendations.
The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship and deal with the forestall. I'll do what I can here to get the shields up and keep the Madison in one piece.
Understood. Good luck, Captain. Yep, let's beam back over to the bird of prey and let's show these guys what Klingons can do. Even though I'm not a Klingon. We're being hailed by the forestall. I think it's the alien. On screen.
Shall the battle continue? Shall you strike me anew again and again until nothing remains?
Oh, stand down. The fight's over.
Once I was imprisoned within the Nexus, cast away for defying those who called themselves my rulers. And now a new jailer comes, demanding submission.
Release the ship and her crew.
No, I need this ship and everyone on it. They give me what I need to return home and avenge my imprisonment. I will not give them up.
Unfortunate. Tactical, fire weapons.
The
Disable.
Challenger stands ready to assist you.
Gotcha.
It seems I am at your mercy. Will you strike the killing blow now, as is your right?
No, you'll be taken into custody alive.
If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours. It is an unexpected mercy, one I would not extend to a vanquished foe on the battlefield. Much has changed since my banishment to the Nexus.
Yep, you made the right choice, buddy. Inhaled by the Madison. Come on.
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet, and we should have backup here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll have them up and running again in no time.
Glad to hear it.
You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't inclined to return the favor. That goes a long way in my book.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Be safe, Captain. Alright, folks. That was Beyond the Nexus. Not bad.
Interesting report. This alien was trapped for eons in the Nexus and wanted to leave? As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. In the meantime, you saved a lot of lives, and 3 Starfleet vessels. I see you even spared the alien's life. Interesting. Starfleet, of course, is pleased. Captain LaForge says those pretty ships will spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. And the Alliance can use all the ships it can get on the frontier these days. Well done.
Okay. So, reinforcement armaments. Oh, I definitely want to get this 3 times. Okay, so we got that.
Serve the Empire well.
It's not what I meant to do, but okay. Pressed X one too many times, but that's okay, guys. So, next time here on Star Trek Online, we're going to go... Oh, I have to wait for it to pop up. But it'll be Geordi again. Go on, pop up.
The Kintari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. The Empire has been assisting both groups on this project, as have other Alliance members. I want you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. The Zenkethi have been active in sectors near Dranur, and both the Lukari and Kintari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Alright.
Serve the Empire well.
Alright, guys. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this mission here. If you did, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as you saw, next time we're going to join back up with the Lukari and meet up with the Kintari and maybe try and figure some stuff out. So, again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. There's more to come, more to see. And I can't wait to see you guys back on here again on Star Trek Online here. I almost said Red Dead Redemption 2. I just finished Red Dead Redemption 2 not too long ago, so I don't have to worry about that. There's an entire walkthrough of that Plenty of stuff in there. Well, also earlier, if you find my playlist, there's a playlist for Final Fantasy IX. There's a playlist also for Red Dead Redemption 2. And this is constantly continuing on here with Star Trek with a Federation officer, a Romulan officer, and we're continuing on here with the Klingon officer. So we're doing really good, guys. So I hope to see you guys back on here again soon. Enjoy the videos, and I will see you guys next time.